Evening everybody, and welcome to the first of the ESE 2022 reactions from yours truly. So is anybody shocked that we're not actually looking at Albania first, because we're only on the 5th of December and we've already got our first song. So our first entry from the 2022 selection will be coming from Bulgaria. So we have to go right back to the end of November when the Bulgarian broadcaster BNT, I think that's who they are, they announced that Intelligent Music Project, which is a bigger supergroup, will be representing the nation with their song Intention. Okay, so more on the music group themselves. The group was founded by Milen Wroblewski. I think that's how you say it, I'm not entirely sure. He's not necessarily a singer himself, but he's more of the science and a patron of the arts kind of guy, so he's just sort of the mastermind behind the whole thing. In its current lineup, we've got Ronnie Romero, who, from what I've heard, is pretty big in the rock world, so I'm expecting some good stuff from him. And amongst their group as well on drums, we've got Stoyan Yankelov, and if you've been around for a while watching ESE, you'll know him from 2007 and 2013 when he paired up with Elitsa, and they ended up 5th back on their first run with Water, and they also ended up back there in 2013, but sadly didn't qualify with the song Sama Shamyani. From the offset, the whole lineup is just giving me dad rock vibes, being honest. I have no idea what people's thoughts of the song are, because the song came out at, 6 AM this morning for us who live in the UK, and I am not getting up at 6 AM to listen to a song, let alone react to one. I'm going to be absolutely darn knackered. Anyways, enough chitty chat, let's get on with the song. This is my reaction to the Bulgarian entry, Intention. Okay, right, we have our tea ready, let's go. Okay, right, guitar riff's going straight into this. Now I'm getting a bit pumped. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm trying to hear Ronnie's voice, but it sounds quite quiet. I'm not sure about the mixing at the moment, but okay. This kind of sounds very mid-2000s at the moment, so never mind the 80s dad rock, we're going into 2000s. I mean, it's not bad at the moment, so I can see some signs of promise. Lyrically, it sounds a bit basic. Okay, so from what I'm hearing straight off the offset, the verses have got something there, but the chorus I feel is a bit lacking. Okay, yeah, I'm bopping to it, but like, something's missing. It kind of bugs me as well because I'm a massive rock fan and something's missing. This bridge is actually pretty good. Yes, guitar solo. We need a guitar solo in it. It does not make sense otherwise. Go for it, son. Chorus is what's bugging me at the moment. I needed that punchy chorus, and it's got it there, but it needs something else. I think it needs a reverb at the moment. It's never too late to set on foot the right path. All you need is a firm intention. Ah, so that's where the song, the title of the song comes into it. Okay. There's definitely promise in this, but there is something missing as well, and I think I've got an idea where it needs a bit of rework, but I can't help but feel I'm a tad disappointed. Okay, so I went back and re-listened to part of it, and I got about halfway through and I thought, yeah, okay, I know where the problem is. In the verses, you've got that punch there, it's building, and you need that absolute boom right into that chorus, and that's where the problem is. It sort of drops off and goes blowing down, and you're sort of like, right, that's where we were going with it. Okay. Lyrically, it's not as good as what I was hoping for, but at the same time, usually if you've got a rock song and say the lyrics are not exactly as good as what you would expect them to be, because the rock song usually the lyrics are actually really clever with what they do, but this is a little bit on the basic side. So if you really want to hide those lyrics in terms of how basic they are, you need a good kick in terms of music. The music is what gets you into it in the first place. Never mind the lyrics. The lyrics, come second. Musically is what's important. The problem is when you get to that chorus, it's lacking and you're like, no, it needs rework. You need to go back to the drawing board, work out what is it that's lacking in that chorus, because to be fair, when I get to a chorus, I'm just like, I want to get really into it. And by the time I get to that point, I don't want to sound bored, but I feel like I'm waiting for something else to come along. I'm going, where's that moment that just goes, yeah, now I get it? Because at the moment, I don't get it. Is it dated? Hell yeah, it is very dated. It is the sort of thing I would expect coming in around about 2006. And yes, okay, that was when we had a lot of rock songs and a lot of people were trying out different things, but the big songs that came out during that period all had something there that goes, I want to listen to that. Is this a massive ass criticism? No, as I said, there's signs of promise in there. Ronnie's voice is fine, I can't hear it as well as what I'd like to, and I'm wondering if there's something wrong with the mixing there, but I hope it comes through live. So yeah, definitely in the production it needs a bit more to it. So, given how early we are in the year, we're only in early December, the contest isn't until May. Usually you need your final version by around about mid to end of March. So there is time. So maybe if they went back and reworked on it a little bit and came out with a bit more of a punch when it comes to that chorus, I probably would be on board. But at the moment I'm sort of on the fence. I think what annoys me more than anything is that this, not because it's so different from what we've had over the last 6 years, but because every time we've had Bulgaria come into it, every single time since 2016, we've had something that goes, wow, okay, that is good. They've come in banger after banger, and I'm looking at this and going, you've took a bit of a swan dive. So yeah, overall thoughts, it's not bad, but there's something missing, and I really do hope they're going with the revamp. If not, current prediction at the moment, because they've got to go into a semi-final, obviously. We're not entirely sure which one they're going to go in, because the draw is until next month. But at the moment, I would not say this would be in the final. We don't even have any other songs at the moment, but yeah, this is the sort of song I would not expect to see in the final, so I'm a little bit worried for them. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that, because otherwise I'm going to be talking too much gibberish, and there's only so much gibberish we can talk about in one day. So tomorrow I'm going to be returning back to Junior Eurovision. I did ask in the last video, because I looked at the Georgian, Kazakh and Italian entries, I did ask if there was any entry in particular you wanted me to look at, then jot down in the comments which ones. Whatever gets the most votes will probably be selected next, because I'm not sure what order to do. In the meantime, I will also upload my ranking on the Albanian national final and the Czech national final, which the songs get released tomorrow. So be sure to look out for that in the next couple of days, if not within the next week. You'll get one from Estonia once we've got the final songs, which happen next week. So far, if I'm going to be honest, am I biased? Completely biased. At the moment, I'd say Stefan's my winner. Anyway, that's a different show, different country, different video. Anyway, thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for more stuff that I'm going to be doing, because now we're in national final season, I'm going to be much more active. Feel free to subscribe, etc. And yeah. Anyway, stay safe, take care of yourselves, good night, and I'll see you soon.